live, Red.
Nah, he's in he had to go to Atlanta. Yeah, he had an Atlanta thing.
During the day, this is going to be overflow. Yeah, it's going to be overflow. Because everybody's coming. So we might not be able to space up there. Back there, so yeah. So yeah, we're going to have overflow down here and overflow outside too. We're going to have overflow, yeah. But if it rains more. No, we can't set up tents. Yeah, overflow. I don't know if he overflow. Hold on. Yeah, we only chair all down here. And stuff outside too. Tents. Streams.
How the sound, family? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, all right. It's the minister chair here. All right. All right, thanks, family. My sound on my live stream sometime don't want to act right. That's good. How you doing, brother? Yes, sir. How you doing? All right. Redfield. He recognized you.
What's your name? Brother Red.
I thought so. Red. Red Bill. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you?
Good. I see you look on the phone. I see you all the time.
Right.
Finally getting to see you.
Yeah. In the flesh.
Yeah, conscious brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's your name, King?
Bilal King.
No doubt. Pleasure to meet you, man.
Likewise.
Indeed.
What
Like, this should be mandatory in every single center where black people congregate. Like any black cities, Atlanta, Chicago, like the schools and the cafeteria should have this setup right here. You know what I mean? Where we can't say, oh, we didn't know who these people were. You know, you get to see these people. Like, you know, you find out who these people are. The history is on the walls. This shit is, you know, this is very, this is enlightening.
This is downstairs from Union Temple, family. All the black vendors come here every Sunday and vend. It's a cafeteria down here. The home of Minister Farrakhan when he comes to D.C. Reverend Willie Wilson's church. He's been coming here for about 40 years, and that's his chair right there. Him and Sister Khadija, his wife. See Brother Ben X over there. Brother Ben X. Brother Ben X, talk to the people. What goes through your mind when you come in? Because you know this is Minister Farrakhan's home, his church. For how many years? You tell. I think it's, if I want to get it wrong, is it 40 years?
I don't know in particular, but
You've heard him talk about it.
yeah, I have. One thing that goes through my mind, man, is just the history that's down here. I think there's a quote that says, history is best qualified to reward you for your research. So just seeing what our people actually went through. Some of these pictures I've actually posted on Instagram and they've been blocked before, like about how we've been burned. And I think one thing that makes me think about is, you know, out of slavery we had over 60 towns. And some people may say, well, we got high school degrees now, we got college degrees now, why we don't have that today? And one of the reasons I think we don't have that is because our ancestors knew who the enemy was. And because we don't know who the enemy is and now they're smiling at us, they're giving us jobs, we don't have the desire or will to do for ourselves. So when I see our people and what they actually went through and how they was able to be successful right out of slavery, it makes me think about who we need to figure out who we really are, who our enemy really is, and the reason why we should come together. Because just because that was like that bluntly, it's still happening today, just in a different form. So that's what's on my mind right now.
Have you seen the chair?
No, I haven't seen the chair. Where's that at? Oh, yeah, I have seen that chair. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, they say they don't want nobody sitting in that.
Right when he comes, I think they bring that upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Yeah, and then we got all the history. You know, and then another thing, you know, that makes me think about, all churches aren't the same. Many people think the church don't know anything about the history. All the churches and pastors are bad. That's not always the case. And like the minister always says, your mother may say 6 + 1 = 7. Somebody else say 7 + 0 = 7. We got the same equation, or we're not the same equation, but we have the same answer. We just get there different ways. So to have a church here where you can attract somebody who still believes in Jesus, you can attract somebody who still believes in whatever they believe in, but when they come, is what you have. So it's, the minister calls it sometimes putting medicine in the dog food. So you know you're going to get people with the Christianity, or even, I don't think this church is Christianity, but you're going to get them with the church. But then when you come down here to the cave, I call it the man cave, look like, you know, you get all the history that you need. You got the Million Man March. The brother was actually telling me that this is where the Million Man March started at. He said this is where they did all the organizing. He said the 10th anniversary, they did the organizing here as well. So just the collaboration and knowing that the minister is not afraid to collaborate with anybody, no matter what their beliefs are, is powerful, because this church or this area was a big part of the Million Man March. So I don't know if you guys know that history, but I got that history myself today about how this area and this church is where they organized that. So we got to stop criticizing everybody, because they ain't all the same, y'all.
The minister loved Reverend Willie Wilson. I know you know that.
Yes, sir. I think he speaks here every year.
Yeah. Thank you, Brother Ben.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, family.
You know what I'm saying? The walls speak for you. I gotta let my soul do it. You know what I'm saying? Word play.
All right, family. Well, leave everybody alone. Let them congregate, and let's go upstairs and look at the top floor. Do, 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 do. We're live right now. I have my chief of staff of the new Black Panther Party, Brother Bilal. Talk to the people,
yes,
brother.
Sir, how you doing, the beloved Brother Baba TV, the king of TV, the central news of Sarnetta television, networking, Broadway, from LA to Brooklyn, from Brooklyn to the Bronx to the Queens to the Harlem, 125th to no fifth. You know, Sarnetta and Baba TV is the awesome, the best that has ever did it in any form of television, any form of communication, has been right there with the Black Power movement from day one, and both men are strong. But Baba TV, I mean, fortunately, we have been blessed with him here in Washington, D.C., and hopefully we will have him tomorrow for the Honorable Willie Wilson, the pastor of Union Temple Church, as well as the Most Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And he has been the minister, no matter who's speaking on 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth. When we say the minister, they know that we are talking about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Hope to see you there tomorrow and see you in the future. Power to the people, black power, and a strong black military. As you know, we have that strong black military to black the call. Thank you, assalamu alaikum, and black power.
Thank you, sir.
He said, thank you, Baba TV. That's right. That's the other day. You already.
Brother 19 Keys, yes, sir. Live, brother. Talk to the family just a little bit. I know you're busy.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, we here in representation of what it takes to qualify as an example of unity, because it's not about what I can do or my brother can do or RZA or Derek, but it's about what we can do together. And the greatest example of the solution is us unifying and actually showcasing what that looks like. And so for far too long, leaders in the past and leaders in the present haven't been able to diverge together and work together because of ego. And so the separation of ego and representation of where we go, where we change the paradigm, change the pattern of thinking, and unify the people to where everybody knows what we're supposed to do. There's a lot of people who heard millions of speeches before, but there's something that's wrong with the mindset to where we can actually activate that and actually create a change. And so what we're doing here right now is actually showcasing the action. Instead of being woke, we'll get to work. So we just tapping in.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Peace, brother. Reza, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. You as well.
Yes, sir. All three.
See if we can go in and take a look at this beautiful.
No.
I showed y'all this before when I was here last year, so I'm not gonna spend too much time in here. All right, family, I'll be back at you just in a little while. I don't want to make a nuisance of myself, so that's enough for now. Peace to the family. I will be back going live shortly. Peace and love to all of you. Peace.